I think I might be slightly insane. So it's been a while since we've done a challenge like this. I mean, not since Onimusha 3, and that was tough in and of itself. Not as tough as Onimusha 2, but this is a different beast altogether. I mean, we've done 1, we've done 2, we've done 3, might as well do this as well. Standard weapons only. The issue with this is that with the higher emphasis on the RPG mechanics, later levels are going to be monstrous with only the likes of, say, Lamentation or, you know, Mika Tenta. So this is going to be tough. I will admit, one thing I am definitely worried about is the Louise Froyce fight in Chapter 10, but we'll see how things go. I admit I am going to be skipping the cutscenes just because we know the story, we know what happens. What matters right now is the challenge. Obviously the earlier stages are going to be fine since, you know, they're built for the smaller, they're built for the lower damage. Hey! Ow, damn it, okay. Something that we don't actually have to worry too much about is the fact that, sure, we're not going to have much damage, but it's also going to free up a lot of souls to upgrade our defense. So that will give us a greater margin for error. It does mean that the likes of the Warriors Code is going to be useless to us. We are not making weapons. I suppose, though, I could make the weapons just to sell for the extra cash. I admit, I am kind of reminded that I haven't really played Dawn of Dreams properly in a while now. The only recent times I've loaded Dawn of Dreams up was to get more information and screenshots for the wiki, which I will say, outside of stuff like, say, key items, which maybe we need to get to at some point, pretty much anything you could ever need to know about Dawn of Dreams is now on the wiki. Information about the healing items, the combinations, the different materials and where you can get them, it's all there now. That took a long time to sort out. Now, for example, the large gold nugget, you can only ever get in like 1 or 2 places, and both of them are the Dark Realm. So, yeah, it took a very long time and a lot of just running around checking every nook and cranny to get all that info, but it's all there now. Every word. So now if there is anything you want to know about Dawn of Dreams, you have the information there. Oh, okay, that was quick. I didn't think I'd knock his sword away that fast. Nope, not happening, mate. I'm trying to think. I don't actually know what doesn't have a wiki page. Like, when it comes to essential stuff. Even Genma, that only ever appear in cutscenes, like the Genma tank or the Helmut. We never see them in gameplay, they only appear in like a single cutscene each. They have wiki pages now. The only Genma that don't are the 3 unnamed Genma that show up in the CGI opening for Onimusha 3. I'll put the save right here, just separate it from everything else so we know what this is for. But yeah, I suspect I'm going to be regressing this run very quickly. Hey, come on, I blocked that. I keep forgetting the timing is a bit off since we haven't upgraded our skills yet. Ah, what am I doing with myself? You gotta love how exploitable the magic critical is. Oh, what? Okay, I am clearly very rusty. Let's try that again. I spent so long trying to deflect, it felt like I was blocking, but he hit me anyway. I never died to Danyamon. What is wrong with me? Okay, now we're making better progress. Jesus, I am very rusty today. It is not just Elden Ring. There we go, that's all I wanted. Why was that so hard? There we go, we end it with a crit. See, when I actually lock in, I can actually get it done pretty smoothly. What the hell was that first attempt? That is the first time I've ever died to Danyamon. What is wrong with me today? I am not on my game. We can pretend that didn't happen, right? That didn't happen. There was no death. Right, okay, first things first. We know what we want. We want Blade Jab. I think the most important ones for us is Blade Jab, Slam, which we need Lift for, and then the other one, which is the Helm Breaker, which is X and square at the same time. They're the most important ones, I think. Oh yeah, we've got the steel pipe. There's not any point in using these because they are basically the starter weapons, but without any of the benefits. They don't have magic, and the stuff like, oh look, they max HP, MP, whatever, they don't have that. So, I mean, that's the whole point, they're joke weapons. How many souls do we have? Okay, we've got enough to upgrade it at least a couple of times. I think the plan right now is we just upgrade our starter weapons. Once they're at a decent level, we focus on armor. Let's be thankful as well that the AI issues that used to plague this game aren't so much of a thing now. I can still remember back in like the 1.6, early 1.7 days of PCSX2. There are so many things about this game that just did not work. Not so much now. Thankfully, the game, more or less, runs as it should. There are still a couple of oddities. I know there is one bug that even now people are very confused about, but I'm guessing that no one's really able to kind of lock down the root cause and fix it. Every now and then your character just falls through the world, and unless you can switch to another character and move through a door or to a different area, there is no way out. You have to effectively quit the game. I personally find it happening the most in Azuchi Castle, or at least the run-up to Azuchi Castle, and in the Western Hospital, in the corridor just before the Luis fight, where you fight the Dark Puppets in the Test of Valor. Which, by the way, Tests of Valor also have their own page, and that took so much testing. I had to run through the Tests of Valor so many times each to gauge both the time constraints and the damage constraints, because souls absorbed during Tests of Valor do not affect the rank you get. It's simply the amount of time you spend and how much damage you take. That is it. And some of them are really unforgiving. The thing is, it's literally just this second occurred to me. I only ever tested them on normal difficulty. I have no idea if the requirements change on higher difficulties. I feel like that would probably be going a bit too far. At some point, I need to just to kind of test it out. Okay, right. Jubei fight. Yeah, you regret that now, don't you? There's no way this works. There is no way in hell. The game really lets you... I've never tried that before. I've only ever done that like right in the opening where you take advantage of her taunting you. I didn't realise you could just back away and then she taunts you again. You are a crap Yargu. Right, well you are just defending right off the back because I messed up. That is something I'm going to have to do as well. I'll need to focus on the chains. Just up them so I can do more than just one extra. Oh, 2 more spawn every time I kill them. I got a feeling with our low damage, I'm going to be kind of over-relying on the Oni Awakening once we reach it. If we actually get that far, thinking about it. Okay, first test of Valor. Let's go. There we go, okay. It's all just about the timing and the no damage. Okay, so I'm gonna put 2 in chain. Right, so with Jubei, we want the Rising Dragon. Thrust into Chaser isn't really that vital. I'm trying to think. I'll remember the moves as we unlock them. I just can't remember which ones we need off the bat. Put 1 into chain. There we go. Okay, Test of Valor. I suppose I could easily magic crit this because there's Axemen. Okay. Easy. Lovely. Oni Jewel. Okay. Cannot go wrong with that. But magic crits are going to be something we abuse as well. We have to abuse everything. We are definitely going to have to try and take advantage of all the apparel as well. I'm trying to think, I feel like Rosary of Spirit would just be objectively good. And I feel like since we're going to be maximizing our defense anyway, probably do with stuff that raises our attack power as well. Here we are. Right. I can't help but wonder why they changed his ball and chain to what is essentially a smaller version of Osric's club. Okay, we got him. I think that's just below 10 seconds. Yep, okay, and we get Gogarasu. There we go. just to get more souls out of him without the effort. Honestly, I think out of every level, outside of the Luis fight, if there's one I'm not looking forward to, it's probably both of the Toyokoni facilities. I just do not enjoy those fights. Those levels, I mean. They're just very tedious. Another playthrough like this can also help fill out any information I'm missing, considering we still don't know the drop rates of any items, and there could very easily be items that we didn't know dropped from one enemy. Okay, there we go. And that leads us to the Crab Walker. I'll try not to botch this fight as well. We'll leave the dying, hopefully, to later in the game. Nope, not happening. Come on. No, we're fine. We are fine. Did I manage to land a hit during the cutscene? Nope, moving. He's moving. Oh, there's more dudes here. Ah, damn. That's the first time he hit me. I was getting a bit overzealous with the hits. Okay, I wasn't sure if the event... He has got 0 health. Fine. Kick him to death. But it was almost a no damage run. Right, okay, so I figure what can we combine? Might be good to get Secret Med 2 right now. Can we get Samurai's Ring? We're not going to be using Jubei much here. Especially since in the the last third of the next stage, you can't use Jubei. There we go, it's max out Blade Jab. I'm going to up attack because oh wait, I think if we do that we get Flurry, which is the X square attack. That's not bad. To be honest, I don't know why, but I don't like putting souls into anything unless I have enough to upgrade it. Honestly, the majority of our money is going to be on healing items, so we don't need to worry too much about the money. Oh, hang on, I need to use the jewels, don't I? Doesn't that we need to kind of spread them out evenly? It's honestly such a shame that we just get these still images. This cutscene does exist in full, but only on the Dawn of Dreams DVD. And there's commentary over it done by, I believe it's the Japanese VA of Akane. Because basically, it's like Akane recounting what happened from memory. Ah! Both of them attacked me at once! Okay, there we go. That didn't even kill. Horn Ring? I think that's ups attack combos. Right, I never remember the code for this, so we are just going to go through all of it. I don't even remember how you actually work the combination out. 136. I don't know how you actually work that out. I can't remember if there's even a way you do it. Oh, we get rare antlers out of it. Right, that could give us a really good weapon really early into the game, but we're not allowed to do that today. I will admit, my focus is not 100% because for some reason my eye is stinging like all hell. Okay, Spider, let's go. It's weird that they named these guys Dark Spiders. Considering we already have a Genma called Dark Spider, why name them that? There we go, that's what we want. I might as well use the medicine just because there's one on the floor. The game is very weirdly selective over which cutscenes are in the game and which ones are replaced with stills. Because I'm fairly certain that the cutscenes were not all in the game because they ran out of storage space. I'm trying to remember, I think the maximum space on a PS2 disc was like 4.8 gig, maybe 5 gig. And Dawn of Dreams, both discs are about 4.7 gig each. So they clearly didn't have the space for it. I do suspect, at least part of me suspects, that might be because of the cutscenes. Because if we remember, the cutscenes in all the previous games were done via the in-game engine, as opposed to actual pre-rendered. I feel like that may have inflated the file size. I could be talking out of my ass, but I don't know. I don't know. Ah, hit him! Okay. Was my sword too fast for you? Still a gold. It's still a gold. Okay, I am not sure if it's just me, but the baseline for this particular track, I can never help but think of War Pigs by Black Sabbath. It's always the first thing that comes to my head. I know, maybe I need to kind of put a direct kind of comparison. But if I do that, I'm probably going to get copyright claimed. We know what YouTube is like. I don't know, maybe Jamie Christopherson had that particular track in mind when he was putting this soundtrack together, which suddenly does also make me think the guy who made this track is the same guy that did Metal Gear Rising, for God's sake. So that guy went from this to bloody Rules of Nature. I don't know why the crow feather is even there as an item, why it's marked. I suppose it's to hint at the impending arrival of Munenori, but there's not any other item in the game that kind of does that, where it is there to pick up purely for thematic purposes. You know, I'm only now questioning, why does the crow have two different eye colours? I will say, Josh Keaton as Munenori. I know there's always going to be a mixed reception when it comes to English dubs. I do feel like Josh Keaton was a good high spot. And he was pretty good as Ranmaru in Onimusha 3 as well. Especially Genma Ranmaru. Right, do I have any... I got one. I do wish that the skills... I wish they specifically told you what upgrading them did. Outside of unlocking the skill itself, it doesn't tell you what putting points into them does. You would imagine attack skills, okay, it raises the damage of said skill. And then there's crit, you think, okay, does it raise the damage? Because it doesn't feel like it. So, I mean, I would only guess that with critical and deflect critical, it kind of opens the window a bit, makes them easier to perform. Whereas the chain, that one is obvious. Every point you put in, you can chain into one more enemy. But then there's evade and roll. Actually, I'm going to test it a second. Hang on, let's try and test something. So from here, that's as far back as we go when we evade. I'm going to guess that if we put a point into the evade skill, that maybe I evade a bit further. So let's give it a shot. No, I don't think we go further. I don't think you evade any further. If you do, it is a very minuscule distance. So my guess is maybe you get iframes? I don't know, I'd have to double check that. Oh, no, I can't because her attacks come out with absolutely no warning. Okay, where's she going? Okay, that was easy. Got the level up as well, so that works. Okay, now it's just the final stretch. Though the game acts like, oh, it's a very serious thing, you're not timed. Even when you get down there and there's the quick mini scenes that are slowly pan up to a trapped Jubei, there's no urgency, not really. I feel like what there should have been is there should have been a timer. And if you take too long, then that's it. It's a death screen, which then starts you back at the start of this one section. I mean, this game is the most forgiving when it comes to checkpoints. So it's not like they couldn't do that. I do remember as a kid, it took me ages to actually find where Jubei was, because I just couldn't. Everything just looked the same to me. I had no idea where the game wanted me to go. There we go. Okay, stage 4 done. Alright, progress is progress. It's definitely going to start becoming a lot tougher, I suspect, once we hit stage 6. Right, so what do we got? What can we make from this? The blue bell, so that's more blue souls. No, not yet. Thinking about it, I suspect these might be a little bit on the useful side. Just kind of switch between them depending on who we're fighting, especially when it comes to certain bosses. Though I will have to workshop kind of who does what damage. And again, we don't need the money right now. We're not in dire straits. But yeah, okay, I definitely need to test this. The roll, I feel like maybe there's a slightly bigger window when you land in order to trigger the roll. This is the one thing that doesn't have a wiki page because there's not really a way to test it without one, going into the game files and kind of figuring it all out. But no one's done that yet. Or two, very, very extensive testing. Right, I'm going to upgrade Mika Tenta. Okay, her weapon uses a lot less souls. Now I think it's good to upgrade our armor a bit. Right, so yeah, I'm going to leave the points for now. I want to do some testing. Right, stage 5. Let's give this a test. Okay, that was an iframe. That was definitely an iframe. I dodged into it and it didn't hit. Whereas when I tried to dodge the crab walker, I still got hit, and that was almost a frame perfect dodge. I believe. Right, so how much damage does this do? Okay. Do that. And now I need to go in and come back out and try and have another look. It's probably, even if it does deal extra damage, the difference is going to be negligible. Okay, no, that was a noticeable difference. Okay, the difference was a lot more noticeable there. Okay, I do want to do a bit more testing. Why am I using a challenge run to test this stuff? This is something I need to do offline. Ow, I don't like this guy. Fun fact, the Fugaku is the only Genma that has 2 health bars. Hair Scarf, okay, that's useless on its own. Okay, Blue Pill 2. Ah, nice try, mate. Okay, Test of Valor now.
I'll finish him up.
Okay, it doesn't matter what crit we land as long as we land one. Okay, close enough. Ooh, okay, I don't know. Did that damage her? No, it didn't. Okay, great. This is something else I don't know about. Something else I don't understand is the combo system. I have no idea what purpose the combo system in this game actually serves. It doesn't increase XP gained, at least from what I can tell. It doesn't increase drop rate. It doesn't increase, I don't know, souls produced. I feel like it's just there to be there. And I don't think anyone I've talked to can figure out an answer either. Right, do I have them? I feel like I should be missing one. No, I'm not. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. We're done. Okay, we'll do that. Just because we are going to be focusing on Soki here. In fact, there's not actually any point in upgrading Jubei's stuff right now, since the next 3 stages are primarily going to... No, not 3 stages. The next 2 stages are going to be Soki Tenkai, and then the stage after is just going to be Soki. Right, let's go! Oh dear! Now, nice try, mate. It's only now occurring to me as well. This challenge means that Tenkai cannot do a magic crit, because he's got ice. Okay, that's Tenkai done. That is not the hard part. The hard part is the Buzz Mantis. Let's just get him in there. Okay, just right into the corner, as far as you can go. And now, do that. That means now I can do a bit more damage. Oh, it is trying to hard focus Tenkai. Okay, got some extra damage there. Ah, no, don't run away! Hey, okay, with the magic. Okay, right, that's stage 5 done. We are technically over a quarter of the way through the game already. Right, skills. What do we want for Tenkai? Right, we need... Yeah, we need Nirvana. If we enhance kick, we get Enlightenment, which explodes souls. Let's finish... No, that's Thunderclap. Right, okay. Enlightenment, that's the one. That's what we need. Nirvana and Enlightenment, because that leads to a lot of really good juggling. We are going to need to upgrade Kurama, because Tenkai is going to be needed for stage 7. If only for a single boss fight. Right, just because for some reason I am exhausted right now, I'm just going to save it here. Give it a break. We'll come back later. Yeah, we'll continue this a bit later. See you in a bit. Okay, we're back and... Right. Now, it's not even been a day. I'm already forgetting what I have and haven't done. Right, so what matters right now is Tenkai and primarily Soki. We're not going to be using Akane for a while now. Not until at least stage 10. I think what matters right now is we just need to make sure Tenkai is ready for the Sakon battle in stage 7. So we are going to be fighting Sakon on this stage as well.
Rest up.
Can we get a chain? Hey, we still got it.
Take care of it.
That actually buffs quite a bit. Okay, you're done. Okay, I think this gives us Cutting Wind, if I recall. Yeah, I might as well still get the weapons just to sell them off. Yeah, cutting wind. Okay. Hit the key, and we move on. Don't need to bother getting Soki up here. Hey, spin to win! Oh, I think that actually flinched him out of it there. There we go, lovely. Okay, the Fleancus. I don't know if it's Fleancus or Fleancius. I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce it. Alright, Soki immediately gets it to pop up. There we go, that's what we want. Just full-on Beyblade. God, I am already feeling the damage drop off. Definitely going to have to upgrade Enlightenment just because it is not doing much damage. Okay, Roberto fight. Ah, no, bad. Oh, okay, yeah, that second to last one always breaks block. Always seem to get caught in that flurry. You know what, I might as well chain through these guys. Yeah, the moment you get caught in that flurry, you just get locked in. You're kind of screwed. Ah, couldn't even get the souls out of it. Come on. Okay, right now move on to the Sakon fight. This could be tricky. Oh no, I confused him. Oh, okay. Ow. Okay, got him. Lovely. Yeah, it is very easy for him to catch you, not just in his slashes, but in the fire. Okay, at least we got through Sakon. Now we can use Ohatsu. Right, we are going to need to start upgrading her as well, especially since from Chapter 9, she's the first permanent party member we get. There's no point in upgrading her yet, since we lose her later in this stage anyway, and then don't get her back until after Stage 8. Should probably hard focus Soki just to get the souls back. That warrior's code, that is literally useless to us. Got the true crit, lovely. Brain? No, no, okay, these always catch me out. Oh no, we got it. Decadence. Oh, we have dudes. Ow. Ironically, locking onto them is actually not helping because Soki's body blocks them off. I can't see them. Okay, at least Ohatsu can still use a magic crit. I think it's only Tenkai that's stuck with ice, so no magic crits for him. Right, we don't blow that up yet because the moment we blow it up, it automatically triggers the cutscene. Do this. Upgrade attack, that gives us charge up, which we don't really use. Lift, because that gives us meteor drop. I believe finisher gives us fireworks, that's good. And you know what, I'm going to put the last two in attack because we want that to be as strong as possible. I didn't have a look at Soki's skills, did I? Okay, he's got 2. Put it in lift, and then we get slam. Okay, good. We got blade jab, we got slam, that's good. Good. Yep, automatic. It's the only one that's automatic, so it's no surprise if anyone gets caught out. Alright, Munenori, let's go! Oh dear. Don't you laugh at me! Ah! Ooh, okay, that's big damage, okay. This is where things get tricky! I'm having to treat this like it's a bloody Elden Ring boss. How fitting, given that we still got that playthrough going too. I didn't even do anything, mate! Okay, got him, lovely. Munenori down. Tough as that was, at least it didn't kill us. Now we've just got the Dark Wasp to fight and then chapter over. Roberto is going to be pretty useless here. Actually, what I'm going to do, we'll get rid of this. Where is it? Acolyte's Ring. Okay, that's not bad. I suppose I could chain off these guys to get magic. I missed. If I could actually land the hit. No! No, it didn't have a hitbox. Oh, well done. Well done. Just walked right into that. Whoa, 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 whoa. What was that? Has it always been able to do that? I have never seen that before. Okay, we got it. Lovely. Dark Wasp down. Nowhere near as bad as Woodenori. There's souls right there, but I can't even take them anymore. Right then. Not really much for us to do. I could upgrade Tenkai's Kurama. And I could probably get his armor up to 5. Again, we just need him strong enough to be able to handle Sakon. We do this because we do want Flare Up. That gives us Hook Storm, which is... Okay, that's fine. I just don't use it. I didn't even realise we haven't unlocked Thunderclap. So we'll put that in. There we go. Put points in Enlightenment. And 1 in regular crit. You can just sell all the weapons. Okay, I think these actually might be pretty useful here. The rings. Sod it, we'll buy the lot. So, okay, we got these. To be perfectly honest, I think I'm going to save these two for later, for Ohatsu. Because we're going to lose Tenkai at the end of stage 7, and we're not going to get him back until stage 14. You know what, Lance Ring's pretty good. Especially since the Hideyoshi fight, we can't use magic. So, okay, that'll do. Alright, let's go. Stage 7 again! Another cutscene that exists, but they just didn't fit it in the game. Okay, this is where things are definitely going to get a bit tricky. Okay, kills the yellow ones as well, that's good. Hang on, wait, this can work. Okay, never mind, it didn't work. Okay, it worked out in the end. Ooh, okay, we're going to have a test of valor, aren't we?
Need a good beating?
Yep, Genma General. Oh, that didn't kill. Oh, that did not even remotely kill. Okay. Not great. Yep, so fair enough. Ooh, I'm going to be honest, I kind of did that accidentally. Okay, now we just move straight on. All we worry about now is getting to Hideyoshi and then fighting Sakon. Annoyingly, there is no way in hell we are ever going to be able to actually kill off the Ross. And yes, that's its name. Those fireballs, as well as the electric ones that we encounter both in the Oni Mansion and in the Toyokuni facility, they're called Ross. They just have the name of some guy. Kiyomasa's memo. As much as barely anybody knew about the mangas, especially Twilight of Desire, but Night of Genesis as well, it's funny how there are things in this game mentioned as if you're expected to know about the mangas. Ooh, okay, that worked. And we actually got a gold out of that. Because we just kept chaining. I think it was the Ross that got the kill. Right, I do expect Hideyoshi is going to be a tricky little... He is going to be a tricky blighter. Right. Tenkai versus Sakon. This is going to be tricky. Oh, that's it. That's it. Good. No, you... Bad. Very bad. Oh, that's it. Shred the health. Do that. Okay. You know what? Ice actually works quite well there. Lovely. Got him. Okay, that was all right. Once we got our flow going, that was all right. Right. Now we move on. Oh, Jesus. Now we move on to this. Oh, okay. Nice. We're still getting this. And 4. Lovely. Okay. Ah, we've got the Soul to upgrade Lamentation now, but there's no mirror. Okay, right. Hideyoshi. Obviously, first phase, we're not going to take any damage. It's the second phase that becomes a bit of a problem. Getting some damage in, but it's all about to be healed in a minute. Nope, okay, here we go. Here's where the actual fight starts. Ah, no, I went in too early there. Ah, no! Oh, bad, okay. That's really bad. Okay, yeah. I need to just let him do his thing. Okay, so yes, there is a bit of a strat to it. Or there would be if these things weren't still here. Okay, so I can block the actual electricity. No. Holy hell, that was so much damage. Okay, we got him. We got him. That's a bit of a tedious fight just because it's area denial in a really small area. And you can't use magic either for invincibility frames. But at least now we've got through stage 7. Okay, stage 8. Alright, we don't need to do anything with Ohatsu. I'm just thinking now, Garganto's going to be a very tricky fight. Right, we enhance. Lamentation, done. Lovely. Right, we up Ohatsu to level 10. Okay, we'll up her rifle. Because now Ohatsu's going to be a permanent party member. Oh, wait! I did not know she did that. She stuns enemies when you tell her to cover fire. I have legitimately never seen that before. This is now making me think I need to put a page together specifically about the order mechanic. And I need to actually figure out what the nuance is between characters. We know Ohatsu now can stun enemies to cover you. Tenkai powers up your weapon. Jubei's order is to distract. I don't know what that means. And I don't know what the difference between Roberto's Berserk and all-out attack is, except maybe the fact that Berserk might be all-out attack without the health drain. Okay, right, moving on. Now we have no Ohatsu, and I am not confident in bringing down... I think it's either 2 or 3 Dongachas without an Oni Awakening, so that's a no-go from me, thank you. That's fine, we just move on, we don't need to deal with these. Alright, Secret Man level 2, and we move on. Okay, now we go for the Oni Mansion. I think after that I might just take a quick break. I at least have more energy than I did earlier today, but I am still a bit on the tired side. You would think that by now I would remember which portal I need to go into without needing to go the whole hog and just search for the answer like normal. Okay, I just went in a circle. Okay, that didn't do near as much damage as I hoped. Okay, right, next layer. How did that miss? Okay, and they explode. Okay, next layer. I think this should be the final layer, I'm hoping. And then we move on to Garganto. Okay, nice. There's another one over there. This is gonna take a while, people. Okay, we got it in the end. Dragon of Peace, that is unfortunately useless since we're not getting our hands on the other ones. Okay, one final challenge. Now we're going to actually do the boss fight. Thing is, since we're using a weak weapon, it's going to take longer for his guard to break. Ooh, okay. Ah, you rat. Okay, at least we're somewhat consistently getting the deflect on him. Ow! Oh, that went through! That went through the wood! Come on! Come on! Ah! No! Ah, he's got his sword back again! We got him! Okay, Garganto down. And we get the Oni Orb. Okay, hardest part of this stage is over. Okay, now it's just defeat and purify Ohatsu and then we're done. Oh, she's doing the explodey. No, I want to get some cheeky damage in. Ow! Oh, okay, she tried to do the magic. You have no health! Ain't no way! Oh, it's telling me to purify now. Cheating? That is cheating! Oh, nah. You do not get to do that to me. Whatever. In the end, we got it, so it's fine. It's fine. Okay, now we have purification techniques and we have Oni Awakening for both of them. Lovely. We've got some souls as well, so we might as well start upgrading the Tanigashima. Okay, I can't upgrade her rifle any further. We'll upgrade her clothing to level 15. And skills... Alright, yeah, everything's all unlocked now. We can get everything sorted, can't we? Blade Jab at max is kind of essential. Right, attack, I feel like, is the most important thing for Ohatsu, because that's just really what she does best. Okay, what else we got? Might as well just get all the apparel. And we got jewels as well, don't we? Okay, I'm out of cash. Right, okay. Save it here, give us a break. Hey, we've made it past stage 8 so far. This is going to be where it starts getting pretty damn tough. But yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Right, so it's been a few days. It has been quite some time, considering not long after my last recording, I ended up falling a little ill. So I'm going to be a little bit on the rusty side. Let me just double check. Have I done any combining? I suppose I could make some secret meds. Right, let's just start up with stage 9. This is definitely where the game is going to start getting a bit on the tough side. I mean, on one half, we do now get access to the Oni Awakening, but there's only so much that can do for our weak weapons. On the plus side, I did say before that at some point I needed to put together a wiki page for all of the ally commands. I have already done that. In fact, I think I did that either on the day or the day after. Yeah, it took a little bit of experimenting, but we've got everything we need on that wiki page now. Okay, Crab Walker, this is going to take a while considering it's a boss level enemy and we still have our starting weapons. Oh, where are you going now, mate? Right, well, we're definitely not getting the, we're not getting the gold rank. How did that hit me? I do still need to do a bit more experimenting for these skills, because it's still not clear as to what gets upgraded when you upgrade your skills. It would be nice if you just sat still, just for a little bit. Ow, okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we knew that was going to be a bronze. I'm pretty sure we'd normally get Gleam off of that, so it's not like we're missing out on anything essential. Right, I think this should be another test of Valor. Hopefully it's the last one we need to take care of this time. Yep, here we go. Okay. Okay, that's one. No! Ain't no way that missed! How did that miss? There we go. Okay. I don't know why that last one missed. At least got the gold for it. Okay, let's just move on. I kind of want to try and crit him, but at the same time we know I can have a bit of trouble with this. Never mind, I got him. Okay, that works. I don't know why I just go through stages of being able to crit the Fugaku and then not. I must admit, I am a bit worried about Munenori, but at the very least, his moveset is somewhat exploitable. Still need to go through this, because I think this is where we get the Toyotomi crest. Okay, yeah, there's the Toyotomi crest. Right, now let's just break the generators and then we can move on to Munenori. Okay, nice. That's one, now just need to deal with the other one. Oh, I got Onimaru out of it. That is 3 different drops I got out of him. Onimaru, Mushroom, and Red Mushroom. Right, that should be everything. Now we just go and fight Munenori. Stage 10 is a short one, so that's okay. The issue is it's the Luis fight. And he does have an attack that insta-kills you if you don't damage him fast enough. I'm going to primarily put points into attack, because that's primarily what Ohatsu is going to be doing. I feel like attack, fireworks, and flare up, I think? No, that's a Roberto thing. Right, here we go. Munenori fight. Oh yeah, you are going to be taking a lot of damage. Okay, you know, he's just kind of taking it. Oh, damn it, no, bad. Yeah, if he hits you with the sand, you get stunned. Okay, phase 2. There's not really that much difference, to be honest. It gets baked up, like, oh, he's using his Demon Eye now, but I don't actually think much changes. I'm guessing maybe he does more damage, but I'm not sure. Oh, that hit me. Wait, that sand hit me twice. Oh, Hatsu's just standing there watching us. Okay, we got him. Lovely. That wasn't too bad. Okay, that gives us Jubei. She does need a lot of souls, especially with her weapon being as weak as it is, and her armor for that matter. I might actually need to grind. I might regret this, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go to the Dark Realm. We're going straight in. We're not going to go far. This is just to kind of grind some souls. It might be better if I just do deflex as opposed to true, because you do get more red souls out of that. I might have to grind like the first 10 floors. Come on, come on. No, get him, get him, get him. There we go. Why are the lost souls so tanky? Honestly, I think what I might do is maybe actually go through the first 10 levels of the Dark Realm with every character. Hopefully by then we'll actually build up a decent surplus of souls. Okay, we'll do it again with Ohatsu now. By then we'll definitely have enough to fully upgrade her rifle. Ah, stop sending me away from someone I want to chain into. You gotta love it when the little guy just doesn't want to cooperate. Okay, there we go, got the combo. Okay, we up Ohatsu's weapon to level 10, increase Jubei's weapon, then shove her into the Dark Realm as well. Ah, why are they not charging? Okay, he's charging. He got body blocked by the Axeman. Oh, that's not who I expected to crit, but I'll take it. Ow, okay. Are you going to do something, or are you just going to stand there and do your flippy dips? That's how we do it. And we get a decent soul bonus out of it. Okay, I'm hoping that'll be enough to upgrade Akane's weaponry. Okay, yeah, we can get it up to level 10. Great. Upgrade her armor to 15, and then hopefully, if we have enough, we upgrade Soki's armor to 20. That'll give him another apparel slot. Okay, level 20 Soki. Right, now, I haven't even checked the shop, have I? Longevity charm. I mean, we get it just because we can. We're going to need a lot of that. Yeah, Jubei is in dire need right now. I'm trying to think who's more important when it comes to drive. Probably Roberto. I do think Roberto is going to be the most valuable, specifically for some of the later bosses. So yeah, I'm going to save my drive jewels, and we're going to primarily go for Roberto with that. Okay, right. We move on. Right, stage 10. Let's go. I hate these guys. The Ouija in this game are so frustrating to deal with. At least once you land a hit, they're okay. But actually landing the hits can be very, very tedious. Oh, a true crit. That didn't even drop him down to half of his health yet. Jesus, they are tanky. Problem is, you do have a mandatory test of valor here. Gotta deal with a couple of dark puppets, which can only be purified. Okay, could probably upgrade Ohatsu's clothing to 20. Okay, great. So, Ohatsu, you get... Let's have a look. What have we got? I could go for like a blue soul build. Go for the blue bell, lucky charm, and the acolyte's ring. I think for now, Ohatsu needs to basically up the damage of her standard attacks. I think for Soki, we'll put blue bell on Soki. That is something we can try and do though. Have those three, and then once we've got armor level 30, get the final apparel slot. Add maybe the bishop ring to increase crit damage. So it's just basically turn it into a magic crit build. No, oh damn it, okay, you're both still alive. Okay, you're dead. Okay. Yeah, no, that's fine. Okay, this is where it's going to get pretty tricky. Again, it's that insta-kill attack that worries me. I don't know if it hits through only awakenings. Oh, hang on. There's no way this is going to work. I could do this the whole time. No, okay, he got up. Now we're on phase 2. Okay, let's do it again. Stun him. We just stun lock him on the ground. Ah, damn it. Okay. Can only really do it if he's locked in a corner. I do suspect the Mitsunari boss fight is going to be tricky because I know he can heal. At least during his first fight. Not the second fight, because the second fight he isn't close enough to the Darkstone for it. Because that is how he heals in the first fight. Oh, okay, that's a problem. Ooh, okay. Oni Awakening just immediately disables it. Luis down. Okay, that wasn't so bad. That was the one attack that worried me. That's stage 10 done. I don't have to worry about insta-kill attacks now. Right, now we've got Roberto back. Don't have much in the way of souls. Oh, Roberto is not doing too hot. He's got nothing. Still, though, that is... I think he already has the strongest weapon. That especially works well with his Oni Awakening, too. Okay, into the Dark Realm he goes. Okay, right. As long as we can get a full soul bonus, that's fine. I can still remember, as a kid, this was my favourite... I think this was my favourite theme in the game. Okay. Nice. Okay, nice. Oh, no, that just knocked him over. Right, you know what, I'm going to go a bit further. Try and build some more souls. Oh, of course, there was just one out of range. Oh, come on! Oh god, there's way too much to focus on. We'll hit floor 20 and then we'll call it for Roberto. Oh, a true crit doesn't kill the cannon. Okay. Power Jewel! Right, now let's see what we can upgrade. Okay, it's not ideal. We need to upgrade his armor as well. Okay, level 20 armor. We can upgrade his weapon one more time. Since he's got the best weapon, we'll put him back in there. Blast through as fast as we can. Just try and get at least maybe 5 stacks of souls. Right, our training arc is over for now. We are going to have to upgrade Tenkai once he gets back. Okay, I feel like we're in a pretty decent position now. For some reason, Roberto is significantly stronger than the rest of them. Right, we move on. I know there's definitely 2 mandatory tests of Valor that we got to do. One of them involves bringing down a green Genma General, and that is going to be tricky. Well, not tricky, it's just going to take a while. Okay, oh, okay, we have Dark Dragons. Okay, at least finishers while they're underground insta-kills them. Lovely. Okay, we got a Dordo. Okay, you're dead. Lovely. Warrior's Code. Okay, for a second there, I thought he dropped Slave. That would be a hell of a drop for a run where we're not allowed to use it. Okay, no, we're good, we're good, we're good. Magician's Ring. Isn't that Acolyte's Ring, but better?
I'll crush anyone that gets
Okay, Genma General. Okay, I'm surprised we got a gold rank anyway. Right, I know it's down this passage we can get Enryu, but again, that's just something else to sell. Roberto's Pendant. Now we just get the hell out. We do have a test of valor for, I think, chain criticals. There we go. Okay. Still got a gold rank. Can't go wrong with that. Right. Why did you go down the ladder, you ninny? Kabake. Okay. Right, I'm going to switch to a Hatsu, just because it's the Buzz Mantis. And there's going to be quite a long time where we're not going to be able to reach it, so I might as well have our heart to try and gun it down. That really didn't do much damage, did it? Okay, I'm surprised the cover fire actually works on something as big as the Mentithe. Oh, hang on, what have we got here? Okay, Secret Medicine level 2. Can't go wrong with that. Okay, I can't really do anything. Wait, I can just keep doing this. It ain't much! I don't think I've ever seen Soki like try to avoid enemies when he's absorbing. Then again, I never use absorb souls unless he's already at a safe distance, so that's probably why. I am double-handed spamming that button there. There we go, got him. God, that is a lot of spamming. My wrist is hurting. Okay, at least that's stage 11 sorted. It's slow, but we are getting there. So what have we got? All of our weapons are good to go. Really, the only thing we need our souls for is 1, upgrade Tenkai's weapon when we get him after chapter 14. Sorry, no, chapter 13. And then 2, basically hard focus on the armor. Lance, S-General, and True Dragon Eye. Get some drive med as well while we're here. Oh, hang on, I forgot. Gold nuggets. There we go, extra 4 grand. Okay, I'm going to save it here, take a bit of a break, because I've been going on for nearly 2 hours, and I am still tired after basically just not being very well over the week. So hopefully I'm not going to have to wait nearly a week for the next recording. But yeah, either way, see you in a bit. Right, okay, it's been another couple of days. Just double check. Do we need anything? Yeah, I'd say we've grabbed what we can. So, straight on. I admit, this is where I start getting a little concerned. This is definitely where our damage really starts to fall off. Oh jeez, okay, where'd you come from? I must admit, I do find these particular levels to be a little on the tedious side. I mean, the level isn't exactly difficult, it just takes a while. It's just remembering where to go first. I admit, it isn't how I've been back on Onimusha 2 recently, so now I'm constantly flipping between X and circle for absorb, because I finally, after, you know, half a year, decided to give Hell Mode a try. It's nowhere near as fun a challenge as it is in Warlords, I will say that. I have beaten Hell Mode on Warlords, and honestly, I never thought I'd ever be able to. On Onimusha 2, I've just reached the Fog Valley, so we've just completed our second visit to the Yagi village. I would say about 90 to 95% of my deaths so far in Hell Mode have been purely because of bad camera angles. Somehow walking into a different camera angle and then getting killed by an enemy or a boss from off screen. I think so far the 2 worst areas for me was Dantes' first fight and the first arena for Ginkenfats in the gold mine, but it's when you're fighting alongside Magoichi. The second time you go in, you're fighting a bunch of Bazoo, an Uwasha and a baby. The amount of times a Bazoo would hit me from off screen was so frustrating. Because of all the stuff going, you'd think, oh, you'd be able to hear that distinct sound of the rolling, but no, it gets drowned out by everything else. And even then, you can't see where the rolling is coming from, which is kind of the problem. So I just kept getting insta-killed by the Bazoo there. As for Dantes, I mean, this is kind of why I was a bit worried about Hell Mode. There are especially some fights in that game where it is not designed with no damage runs in mind. The first 2 Guggen Dantes fights, you are supposed to go in there expecting to take hits because you're supposed to lose those fights canonically. And Dantes has some very difficult to respond to attacks. And of course he has a kick that comes out in 2 to 3 frames, way too fast for you to actually respond to. That insta-kills you as well, and you can't block that either. So, it's not going smoothly. I had more fun in the Warlords Hell Mode. I think the only boss that killed me during Hell Mode was Marcellus. I think it's actually the first Marcellus fight that killed me the most when it comes to bosses. Honestly, I think the area that screwed me the most in Warlords was actually the Star Tower, just because of the archers up top. It's always the ranged attacks that mess with me the most. I admit it does worry me. People are certain now we are going to get Onimusha 3 HD, and honestly, I kind of would be surprised if we didn't. But Hell Mode for that does also kind of worry me. I reckon it'll probably fall in between Warlords and Onimusha 2 in terms of difficulty. Purely because, again, Onimusha 2, most of the deaths come from the camera. Right, we're only one generator away. Like I said, these sections aren't hard. They're just kind of tedious. Okay, gonna need to swap again, because obviously we can't use Roberto during the Mitsunari fight. He's busy pounding on the Dark Stone. We're already on 11 stacks. Hopefully that's going to be at least close to enough to upgrade Tenkai's Kurama. Oh, well, I can just do it from here. Might as well. Nearly enough. I'm pretty sure Tenkai's weapon is the only one that we haven't fully upgraded. And I do wish Jubei didn't get shafted when it comes to damage. Might as well do that. Can't go wrong with that. Gold rank, lovely. That I knew I couldn't block, so it was just a force of habit. Okay, okay. Let's go for it. Right, this is definitely going to be tricky. See if Ohatsu can cover fire. Nope, that don't work. Might as well go Oni mode now while I can. It'd be nice if I had the Helm Breaker or Helm Splitter. No, okay, that's when he heals. Yeah, this is the problem. He heals. Ah, I feel like I know I timed it, but I couldn't land the crit. Twice, I think I wasn't close enough. Thing is, I don't know how many times he can heal in a fight, or if it is actually limited. I don't think it's limited. Sorry, let's go for a co-op. That did nothing! Oh, okay, we actually landed a crit. It didn't do much. I might actually have to go to basically force myself into permanent Oni mode. Okay, getting the damage in. I don't like doing this because it feels kind of cheap. One more, one more. There we go, got him. Okay, I think that was basically the only way we could have won that fight. We did so little damage, he healed way more than we could damage. But at least now that's stage 12 sorted. 5 to go. I reckon stage 14 might be a bit iffy considering it's Ophelia, but I don't know. Also, that got us a lot of souls. I'm just trying to think, who is the most important? Probably Roberto and Soki. Roberto I'm definitely using in the final boss, that's why I'm giving him the drive jewels. Thinking about it, Sakon's probably going to be an issue in the next stage as well. Completely forgot about him. Helm Splitter, that's what we want. That's a good one. Just trying to get everyone as even as possible. Except Roberto, he needs to have the best drive. Oh, hang on a second. I completely forgot I can do that. Merchant stamp. Okay. Use that whenever we finish the stage. Whatever we need to get, we can get at a discount. Right, let's go. Right, stage 13. This one isn't too bad. I know there's going to be a test of valor to bring down a few hell spiders. Okay, 4 hell spiders. Ah! My timing is awful! That is definitely a silver and no better. Really? A gold? Okay, I suppose. No, get back over here! Okay, got it, nice. 5, okay, so we've got 3 and 5. I think it's just 3 random numbers, use them from smallest to largest. So we've got 3, 5. Oh no, from largest to smallest. 6, 5, 3. Okay. There we go. Lovely. Okay. Okay, so all that matters is we need to find the pictures 1, 2, and 3. Everything else we can just leave by the wayside. Okay, there we go. So picture 2 is in warehouse 1. So it's something 1 something. That's 1. So it's 4, 1 something. It's either 4, 1, 5 or 4, 1, 6. 4, 1... It was 4, 1, 5. Okay. Lovely. Usually this takes me longer. Rosary of Health. That's going to be pretty damn good. Okay, now we move on to the boss. I think this is the last time we ever fight Sakon. Problem is, it's only Soki. Oh, that is not much damage at all. Okay, you know what? This isn't so bad. As long as we know what we're doing, it's fine. It's going to take a while, but we are whittling him down. He is just doing the same attacks. If I didn't know better, I would assume the AI in this game was still broken. Okay, that was a lot of stuns we got off of him there. There we go. Hey, that's Sakon down. So we are done with stage 13. Okay, well, Tenkai's already got a fully upgraded weapon. We just need to up his armor because he is lacking a little bit. 25. We'll put Soki's blue armor up to 30. So obviously he matters the most right now. There's never a point where we don't play as Soki. Obviously Tenkai's got a lot of skills to go for. Max out Enlightenment. Max out Nirvana. And I think attack unlocks F-Drill. We don't want F-Drill. You know, I'll put one into Thunderclap. Even though souls are important, that can do quite a bit of damage. Yeah, Tenkai is lacking right now. Though he has more MP than Ohatsu. That's interesting. Ooh, Purple Bell. That's actually quite good. We want that. Purple Bell's good. Okay, I say we move on. Get stage 14 done. Right. Ophelia is going to be tricky. I can't remember if she actually heals from the Dark Essence. But, I mean, we could very easily just get rid of it anyway, so it's not too big a deal. Right, and now suddenly this has turned into House of the Dead. There we go. That's a lot of souls. It does help. This is a very short stage.
Just try to stop my...
Chain crits. Okay, we can make this work. The only thing that matters is triggering a chain crit, so we don't need to go for more than one hit. And done. There is going to be one more test of Valor, and that's to bring down a Menteith. Menteith. Okay, just this once. I'm going to go for Roberto on this. Because that does do kind of crack damage. There you go, easy. Even with a rubbish weapon, we can still get the gold. Right, here we go. I think here it's just bring down the Genma and then we move on to phase 2. Let's only bring down 5 of them because I at least want the souls. There we go. Okay, right, that's 1. Now we move on to phase 2. This is going to be a little tough. There we go, okay. Just try and rack the damage up. Oh, okay, that's big damage. I hate that they just stand there. I am barely doing any damage whatsoever. I'm dying. Okay. Wait, did I just true crit Ophelia? I was not expecting that. I'm really now realizing if this is as bad as it is now, how bad is it going to be when we do Fortinbras? There we go. Okay, that was very stressful. Okay, stage 14. Done. That was stressful as hell. We are going to need to top up on drive medicines. I still find it funny that Soki ties with Ohatsu as having the second weakest weapon. Tenkai and Roberto stand above them, and then there's Jubei with only 36, the only weapon that's below 40 power. Right, I haven't got enough for the jewels. Right, yeah, I think I'm going to take a bit of a break, which, I mean, I have taken more breaks in this run than I do in my Elden Ring videos, but given that we are stuck with weaker weapons, it is taking a long time to get through these stages, but we will see how things go. So yeah, see you in a bit, and hopefully the next session will be the last. Okay, right. 3 stages left to go. It has been over a week since I've started this run. That is something I do feel like I need to test as well. I haven't gone through every enemy yet, so I don't know all of the attributes. Purple Bell, actually, that's good, that's good, that's good. Purple Bell, because we're going to need that for Roberto. Alright, let's start the stage. We'll go for, I'm trying to remember who we need. Probably Roberto, thinking about it. Right, stage 15, let's go. This is going to be quite tricky. I probably should have gone Tenkai just for the prayer, because I know we're going to be locked into a mandatory test of valor. Gonna do this just because I need to bring this guy down as fast as possible. But yeah, for example, all variants of the zombie warrior, that's the Toyotomi soldier, the spearman, the swordsman like this guy, all of them, with one exception, have no element. The only variant of the zombie warrior that has an element is the archer, which is a fire element. But the warrior, the Toyotomi soldier, the swordsman, the Axeman, the large Axeman, the Spearman, they don't have an element. I have tested this quite a bit. We got Fallen Angel on the first attempt! Bronze. Okay, you know what? Worth? I was not expecting to get Fallen Angel. That is such a shame because we can't use it. And I can guarantee anyone who has tried grinding for this weapon, that was without the use of either the Gambler's Thimble or the Gambler's Dice, I can guarantee that if we did not get that recorded, nobody would have believed me. Thing is, that's not the first time I've had a rare drop on my first attempt. In fact, I think that was actually the first time I played the game properly, because when I was a kid, the first time I ever played this game, I was using Action Replay because I was crap. I was very bad. So obviously when I played the game legitimately, I sucked because I never bothered upgrading my defense because, you know, I didn't need to when I first played, did I? I had infinite health. But then the first time I went through the game properly, by the time I got to the, I think it's stage 11, I ended up getting Dainsleif dropping, which basically trivialized the rest of the game because Dainsleif is actually pretty damn good. If I recall, it's like the 4th or 5th strongest weapon that Soki can get. No, yeah, it's probably like 6th, maybe 7th at worst. It's still a pretty damn good weapon. Whoa, whoa, oh god, that's the teleport bug. I've seen that before. It doesn't happen anywhere near as often as it used to, but I have seen it before.
Can you wait over there?
And he dropped a rare shell. That's also that's also a very, very rare drop. That's actually really damn good as well because I think we can get one of the rosaries out of that. But yeah, I did end up making a couple of other discoveries as well when I was testing a few things. For one thing, when it comes to the amount of consumption for Oni Magic, and there is an item that reduces it by 50%, there are a couple of weapons that reduce it as well. It turns out that while you can stack smaller buffs, it cannot be greater than 50%. Also, when it comes to defenses, because I was trying to determine enemy attributes, only way to do that is one, by hitting them with attacks with different rings to affect different attributes. You can also have it, you also try testing out just letting enemies hit you. But as it turns out, there is actually a minimum amount of HP that enemies must deal. I initially thought that the combined total of a character's defense could not go higher than 100. I forgot to put the plug in. In reality, no matter how high your defense is, attacks can do no less than 15 HP damage on normal difficulty. I think this is to prevent an attack from basically doing no damage. On hard mode, it's 20. On easy mode, it's 10. And on the Japanese exclusive beginner mode, it's 5. When it comes to Oni mode, it's hard to tell because I haven't played Oni mode, but at some point, if I ever get the chance, I want to at least try and test that out. I would imagine the limit is probably around about 25. That is something else I end up learning when it comes to testing attributes as well. Attacks that seem to deal electrical damage. You would think that would be like an electric or thunder or lightning element. It's not. The game doesn't have a thunder, lightning, etc. element. So you would think that would do dark damage when an enemy has an electric attack that hits you. It doesn't. Or at the very least, the electric attack from Caecilius doesn't. it doesn't have an element. It does not have an attribute, which is a very strange decision. And also kind of feels like the entire attribute system in this game was a bit on the rushed side. Again, the amount of enemies I didn't even break this, what am I doing? But especially with the amount of enemies, at least so far, that I have tested, do not have attributes. All variants of the Zombie Warrior, except for the Archer, all variants of the Gacha, Caecilius, all variants of the Three Eyes, I believe all variants of the Hell Spider. I've yet to test the Hell Spider specifically. The Lost Soul has no element, so it just kind of feels like the entire attribute system was kind of wasted. I genuinely think the only 2 light enemies in the entire game are both Fortinbras. Purely because, again, in the English dub, he is the God of Light. So yeah, again, it does require a lot more testing. I still have a long way to go before we actually know any of this. I'm purely doing this because it does make the Claudius fight a bit easier since we can land pot shots while he's flying about. He does spend a lot of time out of range. If I can catch the Ouija, because they are very annoying to deal with, you know what, make it easier on myself. Just because with Soki, every hit draws a soul out. Okay, that was quick. Easy. Nice. We'll take that. We get the gold rank for it. More Fang, we can sell that. I'm not selling Fallen Angel just because it's the Fallen Angel. I'm probably not going to get it again. At the very least, when it comes to Mitsunari, he doesn't heal in this fight because there's no Darkstone. Right, now. Okay, we can afford to put Ohatsu to level 30. So we got nice attack combos. I could put the Pawn Ring on as well. I feel like that would work. This could be good. I feel like that's something we could put on as kind of like a temporary thing while we are in Oni mode. The moment Oni mode ends, we take it off. Yeah, we can take off the Sergeant's Ring when we go Oni mode for Ohatsu. In fact, I could do that with Soki, couldn't I? Okay, I think we've got a bit of a plan going, because that can help us deal with Mitsunari a bit faster. We need Soki to go Oni, purely to get the free absorption, get rid of the essence on the ground. Right, here we go. No, I missed! I hate how half my hits are not hitting. Okay, I'm going to need to kind of keep this topped up. Okay, there we go. Getting some good damage in now, if I can hit. Okay, we got him. Mitsunari down. Okay, now we move on to Claudius. I should probably move the Fudo Horn back. Okay, getting some good damage in for what is effectively our base weapon. And it is kind of slowing him down as well. That's it. We're getting there. That's it. Okay, we're getting some good damage in. Okay, we got him. Claudius down. That was way easier than I thought it would be. God damn, that is a surprise. Cannot go wrong with that. That was pretty clean. Okay, right. Now, what we're going to do, where are you? Take Fudo Horn off. Take off the Commander's Ring as well. Put both of them on Akane. We can put the Lucky Charm on, specifically for Munenori. Rosary of Heart. I'm certain Rosary of Heart is for OP, so we do that. Up attack. Frenzy Drill is the one we don't want, so it's thrust into Hell Jab, which can then chain into Lift, into Nirvana, and then that chains immediately into Enlightenment. You can chain all of those together in a single combo. I'll put Rosary of Health on Soki for now, and I'll put the Rosary of Heart on Jubei once her armor's gone up enough. Okay, let's head out. I think really our play here is just blast through. We don't need to do everything. Also, I'm pretty certain that these guys don't have elements either. These guys infinitely respawn, so we could use these for souls. If I could actually crit them properly. I'm bad. It's not a bad way to get OP back either, since true crits pretty much guarantee it. Ooh, we've actually got to kill this one as well, because the door's blocked off. That's it. Stun him. Well, I got a warrior's code out of it. Okay, right. We can make this significantly easier. Right, we do that. There we go. Now it's aiming at the Mentite. Okay, Mentite down. Lovely. Okay, mandatory. We've got a mandatory test of valor. 3 Dark Crows. I can't even see it. I hope I'm hitting it. Definitely not going to be a gold rank. So, that's fine. That is fine. At least we don't have to deal with the other test of valor. At least we're just about done now. I think it's just like maybe one more ladder and then we're there. Oh god, another trick treasure box. Now, okay, right. We break this too. Here we go. Munenori fight. This is gonna be a bit on the tricky side. Oh, nice. Okay, that worked. Okay, we've already got half his health down. Okay, Flurry is dealing some decent damage. Ooh, that did a lot of damage. Okay, no, I gotta do this again. Okay, we almost got him. There we go. Munenori down. Stage 16 is done. That does put us in the end game. Right. So I have a bit of a plan. It's not a very good plan, but it's a plan. I'm going to put the Fudo Horn onto Roberto. And hopefully, if I remember, I will take it off of Roberto just before Rosencrantz goes down, put onto Tenkai, rinse and repeat. And then I think what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to put Fudo Horn onto Roberto again, specifically for the Mother Tree fight. Take it off and put it on Soki for the Serpent God fight, and then back onto Roberto for the actual Fortinbras fight. Right. Ooh, he sells these as well. That's good, actually. I feel like that'd be good for Akane, purely because of that Munenori fight. And I can make another Rosary. Of course, I can make another Rosary. Again, we can't get Rosary of Spirit. That is Dark Realm exclusive. We're not doing the Dark Realm with standardized weapons. That is not happening. Rosary of Hearts. Okay, there we go. Now we need to upgrade our stuff. Roberto's got to go to 40 because we're going to use him the most. And then I'd say raise the other 3 to 35. If we still have souls left over, we'll put the rest in Soki. Okay. I think that's about as good as we can get it. So we save it, ready, and then we move on to stage 17. Doesn't really matter who we take with us. We'll take Ohatsu, I suppose. It doesn't really matter either way. Right, here we go. Stage 17, Twisted Kyoto. Ignore everyone! It doesn't really matter what we do. I just remembered there should be a General's Ring around here as well. It only spawns during stage 17. Ooh, that's a bit of a problem, because we can't get through until we kill it. This would absolutely be way too much of a health sponge. Ooh. Okay, that's pretty good. We get the free true crit on him. Oh, what happened there? Power Jewel. General's Ring. Fantastic. I know there's going to be a Black Crab Walker coming up. We just blast our way through. At least it doesn't jump around because it's got nowhere to go. Okay, Crab Walker down. It doesn't produce any souls, annoyingly. We lose Tenkai here, that's fine. Get to the top of here, we lose both Ohatsu and Jubei. Okay, now it's just Soki, we just leg it forward. I'll be honest, I'm surprised that I even got this far. Okay, I remember this part of Fushimi Castle being a bit awkward. I know there's a really good soul statue in here. Lovely, okay, nice. Ah, no, why can't I do it? There we go. Why am I... No, it was a waste! Ah, why am I bad now? Okay, whatever. Here we go, first boss, Rosencrantz. Right, let's go. Okay, so what was the plan? We got the Fudo Horn, we got the Rosary of Hearts. Okay, no, you can't absorb them. Oh, I think he does this repeatedly until the enemies are dead. Wait, did that catch all 3 of them at once? Okay, some pretty damn good damage there. Okay, so he's... Okay, below half. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Ooh, okay, big damage. That was my own fault. Okay, that was pretty good damage. Okay, nearly dead. We can take these off now. He is one hit! One hit! We got him. Rosencrantz is down. That's one boss out of 7. Okay, we got him in the end. We got him. Roberto is in bad shape. Okay, this is going to be tricky because we can't really damage him at range without the charms. There we go. That's okay. That's some pretty decent damage. Okay, nice. We've already got over half his health down. Okay, get some good damage in. I don't think I really need the Rosary of Heart now. Okay, take this off. Take this off. Okay, we're doing a lot less damage, but it's kind of... It's fine. It's fine. We just do this now. Okay, we got him. We have got him. That wasn't too bad. Claudius dealt with. Great, that's 2 out of 7. Okay, now Munenori as Akane. I mean, we've already done that fight once before. We can do it again. Right, we'll put the Fudo Horn on. Both of them dodged! We're going to be here for a while, people. This is slow, but it's getting the job done at least. Ooh, okay, that's a problem. That's a big problem. I need to... That was pretty bad. Okay, now we can take it off. Okay, take off the Fudo Horn. You know what? Take off Rosary of Magic because I'm not using Jubei again. Munenori down. Okay, that was a bit tricky, but we got there. Right, Ophelia was just Ohatsu. Right, now... First things first, the General's Ring. I feel like that's pretty important here. We want the Fudo Ring. Or Fudo Horn, sorry. Get rid of Pawn Ring for the Rosary of Heart. Oh, that's already some pretty big damage. Okay, we do that. Oh, look at that damage. Okay. Take that off. Take that off. Take that off. Honestly, that was still pretty decent damage. Okay, Ohatsu's damage stacked up pretty high. Now, all that's left is the last 3... No, 4, because it's Mother Tree. Got Rosary of Heart. We'll put the Fudo Horn on as well. Okay, I'll up Soki to level 50. There we go. And then once we beat the Mother Tree, we'll have one last chance to access the mirror. Okay, here we go. Oh, that is big damage. Immediate. Those buffs stack so fast. Damn, okay. I was not expecting them to stack up just that fast. Okay, I will take that. Right, Genma Mother Tree. Now, we want Roberto, obviously. So we take this off, take this off, take this off. We'll put the Rosary of Magic on Soki now, while I remember. Same with the Lucky Charm. General's Ring. We want the Rosary of Heart. And we want the Fudo Horn. There we go. Just get that damage in. No! Damn it, okay. That's fine, we just... There we go, get the kill. Okay, Genma Mother Tree, down. We exploit the hell out of all these buffs. Right, okay. We got 2 bosses to go. Now, I don't know if this is going to make a difference, but I'm going to equip the Tau Master Ring just on the off chance that because it's mapped to the triangle, because it uses Oni Magic, that the Perfect Critical does benefit from the increase in Oni Magic attack power. But we will see. It's funny, when I was younger and I first saw the Fudo Horn, I thought it was crap because you couldn't block. Just shows how little I understood as to just how useful it can be. Okay, wish me luck, people. Okay, here we go. Fortinbras. What is that damage? Oh no. That is no damage whatsoever. This is going to be a tough fight. This is going to be a very tough fight. Okay, so I'm going to take this off now. It's just popped up. Okay, so that doesn't seem to do anything. That's cheating! That is cheating! Okay, bad. I'm gonna get hit. Okay, this is gonna be brutal. I need to heal. Oh, big hit. Okay. Thing is, I don't even know what attacks can be blocked. Because it feels like most of them can't. I kinda have to use the ultimate crit, not just for the damage, but also to try and avoid attacks that I don't think I can block. It feels really awkward trying to actually avoid anything because the stage feels so restrictive. Every time I feel like I'm moving, it's like I'm hitting a wall. See, right there, it felt like I hit a wall. No, again, I'm stuck frozen. There's nothing I can do when I'm frozen. You can't block that. I feel like that just kind of hones in. And again, the stage feels so restrictive. I missed! How did that miss? I'm having to use all of my healing here. Okay, at least I could do that to avoid his big hit. This is such an awkward fight. I mean, the scale is cool, but in practice, it's very, very awkward. Got him! Serpent God Fortinbras down. We have one fight to go. Christ almighty, that is such an awkward fight. The stage feels weirdly restricted for what is literally open space, and it's very hard to determine where you're supposed to go to avoid attacks. Some of them can't even be blocked. Right, final boss. Creator God Fortinbras. Okay, so we take that off. Take that off. Okay, we put on General's Ring. In fact, what I am going to do is I'm going to put on the Rosary of Health for Soki, because I need him alive. Oh, that's what we want. Okay, that's all we want. No! I got frozen! Very annoying. Okay. Okay, now we go for the Fudo Horn. Okay, actually, that's pretty good damage. That is pretty good damage.
I am the god of light.
Oh, that works! I have never tried to avoid that. Literally just circle around him. Okay, never done that before. We'll take it. Because you can block it, but not all of it. Like, if you block it for too long, it breaks your guard. Okay, he's below half. So, do that another 3 more times, and we've got him. No, he's just standing there doing nothing. Okay, okay. We are making some good progress here. No, you missed! How did you miss that? Damn it, okay. Still, he's nearly dead. Nearly there. Come on, we got this. We have got this. On, down we go. Now we go for it. Last one, I think. And he's down. We win. Onimusha Dawn of Dreams with only the starting weapons. We are done. I didn't think I'd actually pull it off, but you know what? It actually, thinking about it, it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Oh, I am surprised we pulled that off. I really am. But we got it. The only time we died was in Stage 2 against Danyamon of all enemies. I don't know how, but that is our only death. The rest of the game, no deaths, including the Dark Realm. Well, at least, you know, the small amount of Dark Realm we did just for the sake of grinding souls. But I'm happy. I am very happy with that. That was fun. It took over a week on my end because of, unfortunately, illness, but we got through it in the end. But yeah, thanks everybody for watching, and if you are a fan of Onimusha-based content like this, be sure to like and subscribe so that you don't miss any more. I would very much appreciate it. And I am still working on the next What If. Of course, we are going to be continuing our Elden Ring run, and I do plan, like I've said, to go into the DLC. So yeah, I'm still not looking forward to the Consort Rodan fight, because to this day, I have still not beaten him, and he's already been nerfed, and he's still probably going to kick my ass. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching, and hopefully I will see you all next time. Take care, everybody. Danish out.